there guys, we are making tacos al pastor today. This is going to be a new recipe for both of us. Anybody who knows me knows how much I love tacos. So this is going to be our take on a Mexican street taco. One of Chris's friends recently made these and kind of has inspired us to try them. So let's kind of go over our list of ingredients. This is a pork taco with pineapple with several different Mexican spices that is typically skewered and traditionally cooked on rotisserie. We don't have rotisserie, so we're going to skewer it and then put it on our smoker. Then it's going to slice and serve on a tortilla.
Okay guys, so what we have here is Jessica's actually my mic volume died, the battery died in it, so you can't hear what she's saying here. But anyway, she's got the ingredients, and what we'll do is I will go back and add those to the comments section below. So my apologies for that. So later on in the video I get it changed and everything's good from that point on. So my apologies.
He recommended. He also said to the pineapple juice and the spices, you're going to add some diced onion. So we're going to mix all that together, and then once that's mixed together, we're going to put our meat in a Ziploc bag and then let it marinate for a couple hours before we put it in the grill. So I'll start by opening our pineapple juice. And pressing this in our bowl. So far, it's about a half of a can. And let's open this up. I don't know if you guys want to take a look. I don't know what all is in this, but it looks pretty delicious. And we'll scoop some of this in. Make sure this is not too spicy. Whisk this together until it's tasty. When I asked him how to do this, he said put it until it turns red. So that's a man that cooks like I do. This is what we're looking at right now. I'm going to add some onions. This is a probably medium-sized onion diced. Okay. And then we're going to stir those onions in. And then I'm going to take a Ziploc. See, those are nice thin slices. Promise I'd report back to our local butcher how this was. But he's never made this, so it's going to be an experiment for all of us. And this is about 6 pounds of meat. Alright. And then I'm going to pour our marinade in. Ooh, we're having some leakage. Get this all mixed in. And we're gonna let this set about 2 hours, and then we'll come back with a video where we skewer this up. We're gonna slice the pineapples and layer the pineapples with this, and plan to smoke probably around 220, 225 for about 2 hours. So we'll be back later and let you guys see what it looks like. Alright folks, we're back. Our meat has been marinating for 2 hours now. We're going to try to get this thing skewered up. We did buy one of the deep foil disposable pans to try to cook this thing in. I have some stainless steel skewers here that we're going to use to skewer this thing up. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work, and I may have to get Chris to help me with it, but I went ahead and sliced the pineapple before we started shooting. That's what all this over here is. So I just cut these into rings. No real science behind them. Some of them are a little bit thinner than others, but I'll start skewering some of this up, and maybe we can kind of get us a base to kind of hold this. Alright, set that down in the middle of my pan. Well, open it over for a minute. Let's get some of our meat. Alright, a slice of pork. Hoping when I get a few pieces on here, it'll hold up a little better. I think this would probably be easier if you had a couple people. Now we're just going to layer this meat on here. A slice of pineapple. That was a chunk of onion you heard fall there. Some of these pieces are a little bit smaller than others, so they might not fit all over all three of these. The meat smells really good. Alright, let's do another piece of pineapple. This is really kind of challenging by yourself. So I'm going to finish this and we'll come back to you guys once we get this all complete. Okay guys, we're back. I had to get Chris help me to assemble this bad boy. So we've layered our pineapple and our pork. We have 3 stainless steel skewers that are kind of, here's one. They have a little curled end. We kind of flipped them upside down. Use these as legs and then skewer the meat through the top. Our little tower was wanting to fall, so I had some wooden skewers. We kind of put those across to kind of keep this thing upright. What you're seeing on top, these are onions that were in the marinade. I kind of took what was left over and just dumped over the top of it. We had 2 slices of pineapple that wouldn't fit on the skewers, so we just dropped those down in the bottom that we can chop up and use later in our tacos. So we've got our smoker going at 225, and we're using, I believe, a combination of apple and, were we using another wood? Cherry, apple and cherry. So our smoke's going, our smoker's at 225. We're gonna walk out and put this on the smoker. Okay folks, we're back. We have taken our tacos al pastor off of the grill. And we actually wound up changing our temperature quite a bit. We went up to 300, then we went to 350, then we went to 375. And this thing wound up going about 3 hours, I think, instead of 2. So I'm hungry. Let's kind of take a few slices and see what this is looking like. So, looking really tasty and moist. I'm anxious to get into this. So, our toppings for our tacos, we have limes, we have some salsa verde, and then probably won't put this on the tacos, but we have some homemade guac that we're probably gonna eat with some chips.
Open that back up so I can see down there. Thanks.
Here's the guac.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna run, eat a bite, and we'll report back to you guys how it was. Yeah.